Want to know how a kart on steroids feels like? Hop on in because we're checking the Kart Cross right here, right now. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to rumrum.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to It's a Mod world where we test different mods for different sims to see if they add to our enjoyment. What you see here is a cross kart or Kart Cross buggy, and I didn't know anything about it before I found this mod. It seems that is something like take a kart, put it on a dirt track or even an ice track and go racing around with it. So it's something like Rallycross with karts. It seems that every kind of people from the age of 12 and older are allowed to race. No matter your age, you are allowed to check our videos. So if you want to know more about what mods are out there for your enjoyment and become part of the Rum family, subscribe right now and click on the bell. You won't regret it. Let's see, I don't regret getting into this car. Clearly a monoposto. Don't get into this car if you are claustrophobic, because as you can see there is not much space in here. I suppose these air intakes are for the driver? Yikes, this is quite a small car and still it has place for a fin. Ah, and a motor. Don't let the motor blow up or you'll blow up with it. It's got a ventilator for the motor. Looks like a fun little car. Clearly made for dirt tracks. Pity that I haven't found a good rallycross or dirt track for Assetto Corsa. If you know of one, please let me know in the comments. Point me to where I can download it. Thank you. As was to be expected for a car that is mostly going to drive on dirt or rallycross or something similar, it's got very short gears until the 6th, and the 6th is quite long. You can bring it up to a speed of about 160 km/h. As you can expect from a car that is based on a kart, it reacts very fast to input, throttle, brake, steering, and is therefore quite easy to drive and at the same time difficult, if you catch my drift. And yes, that was a pun. But puns aside, you really have to drive it like a kart, but always thinking that this is made for dirt tracks and therefore it's a kart that loves to drift around. Even so, the tires didn't suffer much on this tarmac. This is clearly the wrong track for this kind of car. I haven't found a good mod for a dirt or rallycross track, so if you know of one, let me know in the comments. Point me to where I can download it, just in case we don't have it in our database. This car doesn't like curbs, as was to be expected. It is said that this sport was created in the 80s and the idea was to have a cheap vehicle that was still fun to drive around, and why not take a kart and do something special with it. Don't expect to be able to race this mod against the AI, because the AI, as you can see, after the first turn goes into pits. This happened already with the Neo, so I was not sure if this wasn't an error with the Spielberg track, but no, I tried on Silverstone and the same behavior happened. I don't know what it is, maybe the mod doesn't have enough fuel for some reason and the AI then goes into pits to refuel and cannot refuel or whatever because all the AI abandons the race then. This kart car is quite fun, it's fun to drive, it reacts like a kart, very direct to your input and is therefore very basic in driving up to a point, but as it is on steroids, there are some differences to driving just a kart. I had a lot of fun even if this was clearly the wrong track. I'm pretty sure on a dirt track it would be even more fun. And I'm pretty sure that this car is more suited for a dirt or rallycross track. It looks very good, I like the way it looks, I found no glaring errors and it even has a motor. For the look, I give it 5 eyes out of 5. The sound is nothing to write home about, nothing special, but it has 0 errors and I suppose that these vehicles sound this way, so for the sound I give it also 5 ears out of 5. The driving feeling is clearly excellent. If you watch the replays, you're gonna see how this car behaves. It feels, as I've said, like a kart with some slight differences as it's not as direct and as basic as a kart. I've never driven a Kart Cross vehicle, but I'm pretty sure that this car behaves like those. The behavior at least is as I would imagine it to be. For the driving feeling, I give it 5 wheels out of 5 because it's earned that and more. As you could see, driving against the AI is not a good idea as you will be bored after the first lap, but I'm pretty sure if you get some people together and you drive against each other, you're gonna have lots of fun. It's quite easy to learn how to deal with this car. It's direct in its behavior as a kart would be. Maybe as a beginner you will have some issues as the behavior is not as simple as a kart. As an advanced beginner, I think you can learn quite fast how to deal with this car. From beginner on, you will have a lot of fun with this car and learn quite fast how its behavior is. If you are into this kind of cars as I am, this is an excellent mod for you. You're gonna have lots of fun. And if you're not into this kind of cars, don't worry, we have tons of videos sharing the joy of sim racing and testing other mods. Check them out. Thank you very much for watching this video and thanks for all the comments and subscriptions. We love to know about you. If you like this video, applaud by giving it a thumbs up and share it around. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell to be informed about the new videos and to become part of the ever-growing RomRom family. And if you already did, thank you very much for that. Until next time, save fuel, correct pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.
Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.